All right, well, let's get right to the winter storm warning in effect for the entire area as we're tracking a major winter storm making its way towards the region this morning. We're talking about heavy snow accumulations, winds gusting 40 to 50 miles per hour. That could create some blowing and drifting of the snow, and that's why we have the potential of seeing near blizzard conditions across the area. Here's the updated snowfall map, and I wanted to show you this first to give you an idea. I think the heart of the QCA now, the potential is definitely there that we see anywhere between 8 to 12 inches of snow, and in some of these spots here across the area, scattered across this pink shaded region, could see over 12 inches. That means, yes, over a foot of snow will be possible, along with those very strong winds, creating some very hazardous travel across the area. Now, as you head off towards the Highway 20 corridor, those totals will drop off rapidly, and we could only see maybe an inch or two across parts of the area. So we'll be watching that for you closely. Let's get right over to your temperatures, because this is obviously important this morning. If you need to run to the store or do something really quickly this morning, go grab an extra shovel or a little melting salt. Now's the time to do it. We're talking temperatures above freezing across the entire area, and especially off towards the I-80 corridor points south, where we're in the mid to upper 30s. So as we switch over to the live radar, you can see as that moisture begins to build in across the area, it's in the form of rain, and that's going to be the case here over the next hour to 3 hours across most of the area. But if you notice, just across the northern half of the region here, as you get towards north of the Highway 30 corridor, we're seeing that rain snow line. And the radar is doing a pretty good job of depicting this, because I just saw a report there out of the Tiffin area, which is just north and west of the Iowa City region, that they are just switching over now from rain to snow as well. So that's doing a pretty good job here on radar, showcasing that here as you head there off towards Williamsburg and over towards the west of Fairfax as well. So we'll continue to see that slowly sagging our way. Here's our big storm system stretching across Kansas right now. Blizzard conditions from Omaha back down through Kansas, and the beginnings of that moisture beginning to stream in across our area. But notice the storm track I placed on here takes this across Missouri and south central Illinois, so that will put us on that favorable northwest side. So as that low pressure moves our way, so will the snow, and it will be heavy at times across the region. So let me walk you through the timing this morning. Just some of that light rain moving on through. By lunchtime, though, I think most of us will begin to switch on over to that heavy wet snow. In fact, I think between about 9 a.m. and lunchtime will be the transition time across the QCA from northwest to southeast, from going from rain to snow. And then that will all be snow by the time we get towards 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And it will be heavy snow, and the winds will begin to pick up as low pressure passes by to our south and east. So that means we could be talking about near whiteout conditions in many spots. And even into the evening hours, this band looks to slow down and kind of hang across the area. So we could be still adding snow totals on there as we go throughout the midnight time frame. It should all clear out of here by Monday morning. We'll stay breezy with those northerly winds, but it's going to stay cold as temperatures not really looking like they're going to budge much throughout the day. Now, the winds will begin to pick up again by this afternoon, winds gusting 30 to 40 miles per hour. Heading into the evening, as that low pressure passes us by and we get in that heavy band of snow, hey, the potential is there for winds to gust up to 50 miles per hour, creating those near blizzard conditions. Here's a look at those winter weather impacts. Again, winds gusting over 30 miles per hour, a high chance of that happening. Whiteout conditions, a high chance. Whether you're traveling anywhere across the region, the travel will be very dangerous for us today. And yes, power outages, there is a potential of that with the heavy weight of the snow and the winds picking up. And school cancellations on Monday, I think there's a pretty high chance that we see that across the area. So first alert day for us with highs in the mid-30s, heavy snow and wind switching over after about 9, 10 o'clock this morning, lasting throughout the day. Then it's just dry and very cold. Lows in the single digits, close to 0, with highs only near 20 as we head throughout the first half of next week.